Oh, hello. Hello again. Right on time. Not bad for rockers. Welcome. Good to see you back. Hope you had a good 24 hours. To be honest, I thought it was only 50-50 that you would return today. Must be that your loyalty to your mom is keeping you engaged. Hey, it was quite a kick yesterday to hear some of your hits again. I felt transformed back to that time in the 90s when Britpop was all the rage. You, Pulp, Blur.
No, it isn't. It's not. It's not about that. You've got fucking pistols there. To get thrown off a ferry. And it's not you fucking, that was your quote.
Too bad how every fad comes to an end. You can start something, but after a certain amount of time you lose control of it, and it determines its own fate. Must be tough to lose relevance.
Well, Lulu, because you know it, and I won't start with that. Well, I say, they all say, and listen, they all got plans.
Yeah, I know it's hard to imagine how rock superstars can self-destruct, break up, and become a punchline for jokes, like this one. I ordered some OASIS soup. Gotta roll with it. My wife asked me to stop singing the song Live Forever. I said, maybe. Yeah, now that's it. Good, maybe even great. You boys do have your voices back. You both can agree on things that make you angry, even if it's me. This is getting better. It makes me want to say, this time in a true celebratory manner, hello. It's all there in the lyrics. We live in the shadows, and we had the chance and threw it away, and it's never going to be the same. Yes, in my humble opinion, there are two things going on here in those lyrics. First, the thanatos or death complex, with a tendency, in this case, your combined tendency, to self-destruct. Had the chance and threw it away, it is often unconscious, and our capacity for self-destruction can be as strong or even stronger than our other unconscious impulses, be it the Oedipal complex, Electra complex, persecution complex, inferiority complex, superiority complex, martyr complex, God complex. Last one might sound familiar. But then back to the Thanatos complex. The flip side to destruction is our ability to sublimate and be creative. Death and creativity, creativity and death. If you want to look further into comments on this topic, go back to the One World Is Enough, the Police musical sing-along, where my mentors view my past involvement with synthetic marijuana through the lens of the Thanatos complex. Now back to you, gentlemen, with your song Hello. The second thing that strikes me from the lyrics is the concept of impermanence. Everything is constantly changing, or as you say, it's never going to be the same. A universal truth right there, and life is fleeting, which is even more of a reason to use this hour to lean in, dig in, uncover, and repair. Sure, feel free to laugh and ridicule me. Understandable defensiveness. So much easier to laugh, ridicule, insult, drink, fight, use drugs, chase Fitbuds, watch football, play music, and play it loud. Any way to avoid the absolute reality of our suffering and our transient nature. I think even fighting with each other is a way to defend against the inevitable loss that will occur when both of you are no longer on this earth. When you punch, you feel your fist and the object against which you strike, reassuring you that you are still alive. Even by holding a grudge, one keeps a sense of being in control. Very good. Keep it going. This is building up the tension. You are emoting all those pent-up emotions. Feelings will be breaking through soon, so go let it out. Go let it in, and go let it out.
Ain't no illusion. Try to click with what you got. Taste every potion. Cause if you like yourself a lot, go let it out. Go let it in. And go let it out. Life is precocious in the most peculiar way. Sister psychosis don't got a lot to say. She gon' let it out. She gon' let it in. She gon' let it out.
We're the builders of their destiny. Interesting. One might think it would be more natural to say that we build our own destiny, but the lyric is their destiny. Who's they? Is it the ordinary people that are like you and me? Is it that your music had lasting influence on the ordinary people of your generation? Ordinary people like you and me? I guess that implies some responsibility for others, a sense of connection and influence. Maybe behind all that posturing, preening, and bravado is some social awareness, the ability to care. Well said, or if not said, at least it was communicated. Okay, I feel I'm on a roll. Oops, I should say we are on a roll now. Boys, can you feel the shift that is going on here? First, there was your silence in the form of unspoken hostility. Then there was your verbalized hostility toward me. And now you're beginning to sublimate your interpersonal conflict, and out of it comes some unity. Learn to stop with all the hostility, manage your differences, accommodate for each other, coalesce, convalesce. No, that's not the word I'm looking for. Feel like it's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't pull it out. Exactly, that's the word I was looking for. Acquiesce. You nailed it. believe in one another, and I know we're going to uncover what's sleeping in our soul. So poetic, but what is sleeping in our soul? The line suggests that there is something in the unconscious that will be brought up into awareness. I will imagine that in the creative process, things that are hidden can find their way into one's awareness. Back to that pretend to be bored back into sleep thing again. Or are you trying to uncover what's sleeping in our soul? Sometimes it's hard to tell if your defensiveness is creating distance from your core issues or bringing you both closer to a new realization of the truth. So let's go with the resistance. Keep your eyes closed for a bit and imagine what might be sleeping in your soul. What comes to mind? Oh, let me see if I heard you correctly. Pretty green? I understand that pretty green is a reference to cash, money, dollars, pounds. Okay, so you're saying that the accumulation of wealth is where you find some peace and rest. True that we all need some basic financial security to feel content. And if I'm right, you lads come from quite modest circumstances before the success. Sure, that makes sense. How about you? Oh, right. Don't even consider that you are great together. Focus on your own achievements, on your own superiority. Put simply, fame is part of recognition, as part of purpose. We might refer to this in the business as self-actualization, plus some added narcissism. A little over the top, but it worked for you. Both. Yes, you put yourself in an elite group of high achievers in the music business. But as you know, you aren't the only brothers who made it big and wrong. Possibly, but let's run through a few examples of famous musical brothers who had some creative differences. It's hard to be united when working in this industry. Let's start close to home. How about Ray and Dave? Correct. Ray and Dave Davies of the Kinks. They made a significant contribution to the British mod music of the 60s and 70s. Who can't sing along to the chorus of Lola? Quite socially aware even back then, but man did they have some friction. Ray is the songwriter and Dave is the creator of inventive guitar riffs. Putting them together meant there were black eyes, curry being thrown, things you might be familiar with. Okay, ready for another example of feuding musical sibs? No, this time I'm thinking of an American band, Phil and Don. Okay, to get this one, you have to go a bit further back in time. Think the 1950s. Their hits include All I Have to Do Is Dream, Wake Up, Susie. Yes, you know it, the Everly Brothers. Hold on, before you leave, hear me out. These brothers fought too. There was even a performance at this American theme park called Knott's Berry Farm, where Phil smashed his guitar and walked off stage during a performance. Sound familiar? Okay, let's try one more. Again, a couple of American brothers. This time, Joey and Johnny. Correct, the Ramones. Good point. But they fought like brothers. Joey and Johnny had a feud over a girl, which you probably refer to as a bud. The bud, Linda, dated Joey, but ended up marrying Johnny. Because of Linda, the brothers refused to speak to each other during their gigs. So many other examples. John and Tom Fogerty of Creedence Clearwater Revival, Dwayne and Greg Allman of the Allman Brothers, Chris and Rich Robinson of the Black Crowes, Michael and Jermaine Jackson of the Jackson 5. Okay, we're getting to the end of our time today. Let me close by saying sibling rivalry can lead to competition and outstanding products, even in the marketplace. Think of the Dassler brothers, Rudolf and Adolf. They brought us the sport empires of Puma. But then there's also Adidas. See what I mean? Out of brotherhood comes creative competition. I feel like I'm on a roll. Sibling rivalries are all through sports too. Take your favorite sport. I think it's soccer, right? My bad. Okay, I get it. Right, football. So let's start with your team, Manchester City. Okay, what are some examples of footballing brothers? What about the Torre brothers, Kolo and Yaya? Then there were the Charlton brothers, Jack and Sir Bobby, playing together in the '66 World Cup winning team. You gotta respect them, even though they had a major falling out as family members. Okay, right, you love Manchester City. But even that other team, Manchester United, had some football sibling rivalry, like Gary and Phil. Got me now. Darn straight. Actually, I really got them now. No mistakes here. Unite them in their hatred for the Red Devils. Now I've got to get them to return tomorrow for the final session and channel all that combined hatred towards something redeeming outside of them. Have to find the proverbial other to create some purposeful common connection. And this therapy work can be wrapped up. Time for me to create my master plan.
Get on with it. Come on, get the counting. Where is it? 1. There it is. 2, 3, 4.
Take the time to make some sense of what you want to say, and cast your words away upon the waves, and sail them home with acquiesce on a ship of hope today. And as they land upon the shore, tell them not to fear no more. Say it loud and sing it proud today. And then dance if you wanna dance. Please, brother, take a chance. You know they're gonna go which way they wanna go. We know is that we don't know how it's gonna be. Please, brother, let it be. Life, on the other hand, won't make us understand. We're all part of a master plan. the best of all the things that